Welcome back to Guess Who's Green. I'm Thomas Weston. I'm here with Bobby from Long Island. Now, Bobby, for a chance to win a shop till you drop spree at the Ocean State Job Lot, are you ready to guess who's green? Let's meet our contestants. Now 15 seconds on the clock, Bobby.
I'm going to say that guy.
You're correct, Bobby. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Guess Who's Green?
Oh, hi. It appears you've caught me browsing my thesaurus. I'm trying to expand my vocabulary a little bit before my first ever monologue as a Studio A host. And boy, I gotta say, some of these words are pretty great. Actually, they're more than great. They're good. I suppose I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm Josh Lawrence, and you're a camera. What? No handshake? Fair enough. You don't know where this hand has been. And maybe you don't want to. On an unrelated note, does anyone know how to get urinal water out of an iPhone? Takers. Still, though, I worked pretty hard on this handshake. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with wind-up disease. You know, when your handshake looks like this. I think the tipping point for my family when they knew I needed the help was the funeral. For some reason, sorry for your loss didn't seem to fly. But I got out of rehab, and I'm a survivor. And tonight, I'm singing for all people living with wind-up handshake disease. No, whoops, sorry. I'm actually reusing this monologue from my audition for America's Got Talent. Gotta have a sob story, it's a whole thing. Speaking of talent, we've got a whole lot of talented people who are so excited to be back here in Studio A. And boy, do we have a show for you tonight. We've got new segments like Hot Takes and Guess Who's Green, and old favorites like Bisexual Update. Bi-weekly update. Without further ado, let's get this party started. And just like Simon Cowell at my audition, you won't just like it, you'll similar it. Hey there, folks. Welcome back to a new season with new, fun discussion topics. Today, we have a titillating and rousing topic. Which president of the United States would be the best at playing Fortnite? From Washington to Trump, who can crank the most 90s? I'm Josh Lawrence once again, and in this corner, wearing a certain shade of yellow, we've got...
My name is Ruri.
Good to have you. And the better caller than Count Chocula himself.
Yep, my name is Christian. You will know me as the winner of this debate by the end.
Love the confidence. Now, personally, I'd like to start by stating my opinion that Grover Cleveland is the obvious choice. That man can come back. As of right now, he is the only president to have been president, not be president, and then be president again. We don't know if it'll say that way. But this 300-pound machine named Grover did crank 90s in his day. He shot a guy. That's just a true historical fact. And you can't say that about a lot of presidents. Now, I'd like to start by hearing your opinion on who you think the best Fortnite-playing president would be.
I think it would have to be either between JFK or Biden because, like, I feel like JFK, he's, like, a really good sniper. And then I'd have to say that, you know, he'd just, like, he'd have, like, the thermal on it.
Can we get a fact check on that one?
And then also, like, with Biden and stuff, he's probably like a camper. Like, he sleeps in between bushes. So, like, by the end, like, it's just like an easy shot because you don't really want the other person to win.
An interesting perspective. I don't think JFK was the one with the sniper, but let's move it over to this corner. And I think his hitbox was a little too big. Moving right along.
All right. There are two different ways you can look at it. You know, the building and the shooting, the fort and the night. So the forter, the builder, has got to be FDR. He's the guy who made Levitt towns. It's every 17 minutes a town. The construction doesn't move that fast. See the Dyson building? Yeah. And then there's the Nightman. Who is it again?
Rack that brain.
There it is. Teddy Roosevelt. Old Teddy Roe. He was shot, did a 50 minutes of a speech, and then went to the hospital. That's a man who can take bullets, who could revive a fella, maybe even build a little around him. That's a guy who can make it, who can go the distance, who could survive the storm, if you will. So he's my pick, Teddy Roe.
Teddy Roe. Takes more than that to kill a bull moose, he famously said. I'm starting to lean in this direction, but let's hear what you have to say.
But I do have to say, like, Teddy Roe, wasn't he the one that, like, dropped the bomb? Like, it was during his time. Then maybe it's, like, he uses, like, all the different in-game gadgets and stuff, and he's not, like, an actual person who cranks 90s. He just uses, what was the last one? Like, Captain America's shield.
Well, yes, guns and 90s and all are great, but you gotta use what works. He would use the lightsaber and the Spider-Man web shooters in the Thanos gauntlet if he was in the game, and that's a winner.
I think if you told either of those presidents any of those words, they'd actually not know how to function.
Get him up to speed. Teddy Roe wouldn't hesitate. He did not hesitate with the bomb.
I do agree. Building is part of the game, and I assume we're going with not a no-build type scenario, you know?
No, that changes the whole conversation. We have to restart this whole thing.
No, we would, and God, we don't want to do that.
No.
So, what are we thinking? How could you counter that?
How could I counter the first president, you said?
Either one, either FDR or Teddy Roosevelt.
I feel like FDR, you were just saying that he was able to build, and like just use shields and stuff, but could he really fight? Could he really knight the fort?
I'm thinking about this all different. Can he knight the fort? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Well, half my argument's dead. What about the other half?
Well, there's a certain
How long has he
perspective to
been
be
dead?
had, on
Yeah.
emoting. Which president could drop a sick dance?
I feel
Oh,
like
gee.
Trump.
They're just popping
Trump
it.
is
Trump
easy.
would, he emotes all the time. It's not even a game.
It's true. At the end of the
Emoting.
game, it really just matters. It's more about the style points.
I feel like he'd just like buy all the skins and stuff and then just say he's a good player because of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't look at Trump and say, you put the time into Fortnite. Anywho, I think we have found our winner.
Yeah, I think that's been a fair discussion. Alrighty, well, our inconclusive and hopefully never to be discussed again topic, which president would be the best at Fortnite? That's all from us. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Hi guys, welcome to the brand new Dyson Center, the home of the School for Social and Behavioral Sciences. This building features state-of-the-art technology, a finance investment center, the home of the Career Services Center, and a student-run cafe. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah. It's, so it's called Dyson,
Yeah.
like the vacuum.
What are you talking about?
You know, like Dyson vacuums, pretty well-known company.
No, I've never heard of before.
All right. Well, so to get the classes, are we gonna need to like take the stairs every time, or is there like an elevator we could use, or?
Yeah, there's.
You guys hear that?
Yeah, I'm hearing that too.
When's this cafe open?
welcome to Bi-Weekly Update. I'm Will.
And I'm Izzy.
Oh, there it is again. I'm William Bellotti.
And I'm Isabel Corteza.
Boeing workers have gone on strike. Striking, of course, is what Boeing planes do on the runway instead of landing.
The Olympics were held this summer in Paris, France. And the games of stars were extremely active on social media. Among these was Norwegian swimmer Henrik Christensen, who shared his torrid love affair for the chocolate muffins in the Olympic Village. It was a love story for the ages. Of course, J-Lo and Ben Affleck cannot relate.
MSNBC calls former Marist student and New York City Mayor Eric Adams's political career a walking tragedy. A walking tragedy, of course, being the most positive statement ever made about a Marist alumni's career.
Former President Donald Trump held another rally on Friday in Las Vegas, and as usual, it was full of surprise guests. This time, he brought out TikToker Bryce Hall. Some may think this was a smart move to appeal to Gen Z voters. However, I think Trump was just trying to get into the hype house. Someone should probably tell him that that broke up around 2020 at the same time that his presidential career ended.
Trump's VP pick, J.D. Vance, defends spreading false stories about migrants. The only thing that needs defending from J.D. Vance are underage couches.
Justin Timberlake recently pled guilty to the DWI that was charged this summer. 1,000 proof don't change the truth, Justin. It might be time to say bye, bye, bye to your license.
Texas man sentenced to 3 years in prison for kicking a cat like a football through a field goal on video. Making it even more tragic, I'm not done yet, making it even more tragic, a Haitian immigrant was nearby.
Internet stars Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, and KSI have just announced that they will be releasing their version of Lunchables, which will be called Lunchly. The meal will feature a bottle of Prime, a Feastables bar, and a piece of cardboard with some red slime. Sorry, pizza. Teaching the kids to make poor decisions from a young age with food, idols, and professions.
China raises retirement age for the first time since the 1950s. On the other hand, they have raised the age citizens are meant to start working to 2.5.
J.D. Vance was invited to an interview with CNN and got interrupted far too often for his liking. I don't get why he sees that this is such a problem. I mean, it sounds like just a normal day in womanhood. But welcome to the female experience, JD. Now, about the eyeliner, I have a few tips.
Whose panel? My panel? My name's not panel.
Just end it. That's it.
Good job, everyone.
Welcome to a new segment for this wonderful show of ours that we call Hot Takes. The way it works is simple. Somebody comes up to the microphone and they tell us their opinions, and we, the judges, decide their fate, whether they have a point or whether they should be executed publicly. Let's get started.
I just want to make it clear, I did not know the price of failure was death. That may change my arguments, but we're just going to roll with it. Hi, judges. So today, my hot take is very simple. I'm sure you're all familiar with the John Wick movies starring Keanu Reeves. Very fun, kind of revitalized his career, kind of. My hot take is that the first one is the best, and they get consecutively worse. I will expand. What?
Not insane to say that.
Yeah, I will expand upon this because even though nobody asked me to. It's very fun. So the appeal of the John Wick movies, at least to me, is their realism, right? I mean, you can compare the first fight scene in the first John Wick movie to the first fight scene in the fourth John Wick movie. The first one is John, really cool, really slick, really fly. He takes out, 13 trained assassins in a not only beautifully shot segment, but just painfully realistic. Like he shoots a guy in the head, they don't go bow and then come back. they're dead. He shoots through the wall. You can hear it in the wall. It's perfect. And then the fourth movie opens with him on horseback in the Arabian desert fighting robed men with scimitars and guns. Let's Michael Bay this shit.
Any thoughts?
All right, look, listen, okay? Just listen to me, because, all right, look.
Okay.
All right, just listen.
Well, I'm
Just listen.
trying to, but you don't start.
All right, so what I was going to say, and just hear me out on this one, because look, listen to me! I'm going to start talking, you're going to listen. I've actually never seen the Michael Bay film. I mean,
The John Wick?
The John Wick film.
I highly recommend the first.
Can you let me finish? Because it's important. I'm just saying I've never seen the movie, so I don't have anything to say.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. I highly recommend the first two. After that, they go off the rails.
I've heard.
Yeah. From me, actually. It's pretty slick. The guy who told you that actually is pretty smart. You should listen to him.
No.
All right. Anybody else?
Any thoughts on this one?
I mean, my opinion is pretty much the same. Never seen the movies, but that is the opinion that you could have of pretty much any movie franchise ever. The first one usually is the best, and they get progressively worse as they go on because they just need to make more movies. So I wouldn't really say it's a hot take. I just think that's
You're not original or
No, that's a valid point.
The take is lukewarm.
I think it's fair to. I'm not saying specifically that sequels get worse. I'm saying that. Not only do they get worse, they lose the core concept of what makes the John Wick movies good.
I think you've lost the core of what makes hot takes good.
Probably. That was a sick burn. That was almost as hot as my take.
Walk away.
All right, do we got more? All right. I'm going to leave the stage because they're miming executions at me. So if you don't see me again, it was Nate.
Off with his head. You know, Madagascar 2 is better than Madagascar 1. It's possible.
I actually haven't seen any of the Madagascar movies.
All right, let's hear it.
My name's Andrew Green. Never seen any of the John Wick movies. And my take isn't as long. I think mushrooms are useless as a food.
Oh.
That's my take.
Well, consider this, because mushrooms make Mario large. And,
Okay.
and my mom was telling me how I need to eat my fruits and vegetables to grow big and strong. And I mean, I've never eaten a vegetable before, but I would assume that the mushroom would make you big and strong, similar to Mario. So I want you to take that into consideration and restart from the beginning.
Well, I don't think Mario's in the room.
Can you
with
take what I
us.
said and restart from the beginning?
Okay. I don't think Mario's in the room with us right now. So if he can't attest to that, I just think.
Who was that?
Shit. Mario.
What the hell? Any thoughts in this corner?
I think they taste like cardboard and styrofoam, so I absolutely agree with you. There is no point to them.
I don't think they're bad. You're just never like, man, this could really use some mushrooms. Have any of you ever said that in your life?
No, I have
True.
not.
Never
Exactly.
had a hankering for a mushroom.
Yeah, you've never like, and it's like, I don't eat mushrooms, they're bad. It's just, I never want them.
You know, a mushroom walked into a bar and he said, "Why the fun guy?" Or he said, "Hey, I'm a fun guy." And then the bartender
How about
said,
you take this?
"Ouch."
That's all I got. That's all I.
Thank you. That was incredible.
That's a
that was incredible.
valid take.
Great work.
Yeah. No, I'm with you here. Yeah, mash those hands together. Hi there.
My name is Tyler, and also known as Steve. And my hot take is flip-flops suck.
Oh.
And slides, actually. Flip-flops and slides, they both suck. That's my hot take.
Now, if you're the type of person who wants to get their socks wet at the pool, I don't think we're going to have you on the show.
Wear Crocs at the pool.
Don't wear Crocs.
I work at
Crocs.
a pool. Crocs.
Crocs.
Crocs. You get to customize them. They have gibbets.
Yeah. Gibbets. Right.
I mean, what else are you gonna wear to the crusty freaking showers here?
That's
you know,
so true.
like you gotta wear some sort of like flip-flop type shower shoe.
Crocs.
Crocs have holes in them. They fill up with water.
They're so
They have holes in them that let the water out. That's the whole point.
You have a way out for everything.
Yeah,
don't
I
you?
do.
If you wear
Okay.
Crocs in a Champagne Hall shower, you are developing an ecosystem in your foot. Okay.
Let it be known, I wear flip-flops in the Champagne Hall shower.
Oh, so you're a hypocrite.
Wow.
There's slides, but
I sense a hypocrite.
I stand by my point.
Now let's talk about sandals.
Okay. What's good about them? Tell me.
No, you're on the mic.
Jesus wore him. He was a good guy.
That's true. He wore
Can you refute
sandals.
that? Are
He
you
had
gonna-
those
are you
cool
gonna
sandals
use
though
the
that went
Lord's
all the way
name
up
in
to
vain?
here.
No, he did not.
Oh, I don't know. Well, sandals are not good because they don't offer any support for your heel. If you are in the sun, which
So you're a
is-
foot expert.
Yes.
Wait, quick question. Circling back to the Croc thing, how do
Yep.
you wear your Crocs? Sports mode? How are you wearing them?
the mode that isn't sports mode.
Okay. So
With the back support.
without the back support. So
You
now
have
we're
to have
gonna
the back
so
support.
we're gonna go back to your point about the no ankle support
Yeah.
thing.
Oh.
Without the backside to your Croc, you're wearing sandals and flip flops.
Yeah, but you have the option. You don't have the option with sandals.
But
Wait. No, because your number one complaint was that there's no ankle support, but you wear your shoes with
Well,
no
that
ankle
wasn't my
support.
number one
So
complaint.
all
You didn't let me
do
get to my
is
number
come
two
here to hate
complaint.
and be negative. And this show is meant for positivity, joy, and worshiping the Lord.
Get out!
And I really don't see you amplifying that.
This take is too hot for the room.
My bad, guys. My bad.
I guess you kind of won. Damn. Get out.
So do I just
Yeah.
The take is too hot.
Out of the
Leave.
studio.
Yeah.
Bye.
Flip-flops up.
Walk. Oh.
Hi, I'm Jess. And I know I'm supposed to bring you guys a hot take, but I'm also just vouching for my friend here. I bet you guys are really familiar with the Joker who stands outside of Marist and flips everyone off.
Oh, yeah.
So my hot take is that he's actually a very, very nice guy. I mean, he wakes up in the morning, he puts on his Joker outfit, he does his makeup. So what that he flips people off? All he needs is a hug. A warm hug. That's all he needs. And that's my hot take for you guys.
My only question is why so serious?
Right.
I mean, fair enough. I kind of want to know this man's story. At first, I kind of thought this was just some guy looking to spread negativity, flipping off every car, every student who walks across the block, feeling a little mildly unsafe on my way to the diner. But, you know, everyone has a story, and there's got to be a reason he's wearing this outfit every day.
I will tell you today, for the first time ever, he didn't flip people off. He did the peace sign.
Whoa.
Real story.
Something happened today. Something impactful happened to the Joker.
Maybe, just maybe, hot take, he got a hug.
That's the kind of hot take that warms your heart.
Yeah,
Thank you. I agree.
okay. You're welcome.
You might want to lower it.
Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Hello. I have a hot take that I have been defending for as long as I have been eating real food. And that is white rice with a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese.
And?
And it's delicious, and you don't need anything else. And every time I have it, I just get looks of disgust from my friends. Yes.
I think you missed like an ingredient. Can you start over and tell me what it is you're eating?
Gladly. It's white rice with a little bit of shredded cheddar
I'm sorry,
cheese
I
in
don't
it.
think I could follow this entire recipe. Could you make it some more simpler for folks at home?
Sure. So what you do is I usually get takeout, but you can make your own white rice. Just plain white rice is all you need. And then sometimes I'll grate it myself if I'm feeling ambitious, or most of the time, just a bag of shredded cheddar cheese.
I think I lost some recipes.
One more time in case people want to write it down.
For home, yeah.
What is it? White rice with a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese.
Did we got that?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you got there?
That's a lot of ingredients.
All right. So, general question: what the hell is wrong with you?
Nothing. It is a delicious food, and I think not enough people give it a shot.
White rice? Not even pilaf?
Nope. Plain white rice.
Okay. Who hurt you?
Nobody. I just enjoy it.
Do you guys know who Yaqub is? Everyone a big Yaqub fan?
No.
Not a clue.
You guys never heard of the Nation of Islam?
Oh.
Well, if Yaqub had heard about this, he never would have invented white people.
What?
He's a scientist. He has a big head. He's evil. He invented white people in the
Boy,
Nation
I
of
love
Islam.
that this isn't live.
So my one question to defend myself here is how much, if you're having a burrito, how important are the beans? Because if you take away the beans, you just have cheese and rice.
There's other things in there. Last
You
I
can-
checked.
You can have burritos, rice, beans, and cheese burritos. So what's so bad when I take the beans out and just have rice and cheese?
Well, I don't like
don't have
beans,
the
so I
flavors
guess I
from
can
the
jive
beans.
with your answer here.
Exactly.
I feel like I'm gonna need some other sort of supplement, maybe.
You can have some stuff on the side, and you can put other stuff in it if you would like. I'm simple. I just want rice and cheese.
Okay, but you're not talking about a burrito. You're just talking about a plate with rice and cheese.
You're honestly just talking about cheesy grits.
I think this is the sort of thing that they're like, we should have seen the signs when they talk about you on the news. Anyway, yeah, I've had
well,
enough.
then look out
I've had
for me
enough
on
of
the
this
news.
recipe.
All right. Watch for my name now.
A recipe for disaster, you could say.
Oh, Chumsworth, you too much.
Yeah, I know.
Hi there.
Hi.
Speak.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Hi, I'm Max. My hot take is I think the Olympics are the dumbest thing that the United States does collectively when we get into it. Or I guess the world. It's
Just
like
the United? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, it really bothers me when everyone gets really excited about it. This summer has been like the biggest culprit of it so far. Like, of the time that I've been aware of the Olympics, I can't get into it. It's so dumb. Every time that I leave the house during them like going on, everyone's like, "Did you see the who can throw the beanbag the furthest challenge?" And I can't get into it. It's so dumb. It's unavoidable. I hate it. I hate the Olympics. That's my hot take.
Now, tell me if I'm hearing this right. You
Mhm.
also enjoy kicking puppies and pulling hair out of kindergartners' heads.
This
Okay,
is true.
got it,
Yeah.
right, so-
But because that's an actual challenge for me. I feel like the stuff at the Olympics is like if those were events, I would maybe consider getting into it. But like real sportsmanship is not included within.
I've got to agree because the sportsmanship that I feel when I tear out a kindergartner's hair.
This is not
far
what I'm
beyond.
talking
It's because it's hard to. It's hold on. No. It's hard to catch them. That's why. It's not just the hair pulling. If they were,
It's not hard to swim.
but no. I've been swimming since I was a small child.
Yeah, exactly. And
So,
good.
yeah.
Just because they don't have any arms or legs.
Because
you're special.
What? Oh.
All right. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, this is like probably the most attention that women's sports gets ever, and I just like want to throw it out there that like you don't get excited about that.
I love the Olympics. They're so cool.
I would say that now. Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah. Well, I lost. That sucks. I think the male Olympics are stupid. I think the men's events at the Olympics are really dumb.
Here, here.
Yeah.
Be gone with you.
Yikes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's enough. All right, that's all for today's hot takes. Some were warm, some were hot, and some were ice cold, but we had ourselves a good time. Have a wonderful rest of your night, folks. Recently, a Minecraft movie trailer dropped, and the internet and the whole rest of the world is buzzing about Jack Black's playing of Steve from Minecraft. Luckily, we're going to get to sit down and talk with him. Steve, come on out. Pleasure to meet you.
Hi.
Hi, Josh Lawrence.
Minecraft Steve, played by Jack Black.
I'm Josh Lawrence, played by Josh Lawrence. Question one, Steve. What's the deal with your shirt?
It's blue.
That it is. What a riveting question.
Multiple copies of the same shirt that I wear every day. Every single day.
You know, we love consistency.
Mm-hmm.
It's what makes you iconic. Question two. What's up with the disgusting ass animals in your world?
In the beginning, Notch created sheep. And we sheared those sheep to make beds so that the phantoms didn't spawn. He also created all the other animals. But we sheared the sheep because we needed pink beds, and pink sheep are important. Yeah, that's pretty much that.
Why
In
do
the
they look
beginning.
like that, man?
Well, something about like a failed experiment with a creeper to make a pig or something like that. Just blocky. Just how we do.
Uncanny Valley. Love
Yeah.
to see it. Question three. I've heard about a white-eyed version of you. Is it called Evil Steve? Is it real?
Hero? Brian. My friend Brian. He tried to be a hero. And he failed. To this day, it hurts to think about. But we called him Hero Brian in memory.
That's beautiful. That's really that's powerful stuff, Steve. Yeah. Question 4: do you know what a circle is?
No.
Never seen one in your life. The sun, the
I
moon,
don't.
It's a
both,
shape.
They're
It's
squares.
It's like
they're just both squares. They're cubes. No. What is that?
Wow, a lot to unpack there.
Square.
Question 5: who are you voting for this November, Steve?
Well, the Minecraft election season coming up, as you know. It's between the Enderman and the Creeper, and I have to say, I have to vote for the candidate who isn't going to explode.
That's just truly beautiful, Steve. We love to hear that. We can't have that sort of explosive vibe, especially running such an important country like Minecraft. Well, Steve, we thank you so much for sitting down with us today. We hope that your movie is a blockbuster, and have a great rest of your
play
night.
some rocks and shit.
Well, I guess who's green was really the little green friends we made along the way. Goblins and witches and such. We've had a fantastic first show back, and I'm so happy to be your new tour guide, walking straight backwards into the abyss of comedy. I've been your host, Josh Lawrence, and you're still a camera. Until next time, Studio A, good night.